Speaking of, I was in Florida recently, down there in America's Drip Pan, and I was driving to a gig in Fort Myers, Florida, and I saw a road sign that said, "Tarp your load," and I thought, that is the worst safe sex campaign that I've ever seen. So I stopped at a Wendy's for lunch while I was on the way to the gig, and I walked in, and the guy behind the counter went, "Hi! Would you like to try a triple Baconator today?" And I said, "Oh, no, my health insurance won't cover that." They call it a triple because that's how many bypasses you'll need. So I ordered a little burger and some fries and a little salad, and the guy goes, "Can I get a name for the order, please?" And I said, "Yeah, sure, my name's Phil." And he went, and he wrote down F-I-L-L. And you guys, in that moment, I realized that I am a homophone. Homophone, two words that sound the same but are spelled different, right? Eight and eight, pair, witch and coulter. We know how it works. Anyway, look. Some of you looked scared, like I said homophobe. I did not say homophobe. I was not mad that he was gay. I was mad that he was stupid. Because I said Phil, like the Latin prefix for lover, and he went, "You must be a bucket." See, because there's no reason to hate on people because of the way they were born, right? That's a waste of calories. Nothing's going to change. And I feel like in a city like this, that's pandering. In some cities I play in, that is a goddamn revelation, okay? Like I was doing a gig when I talked about my girlfriend on stage. This guy comes up to me after and he goes, "I don't like Chinese people." I said, "Well, I don't think they're going to stop being Chinese for you." As if in Beijing, they're going to be like, "All right, everybody, we're laying off the Chinese thing for a while." There's a guy in West Virginia doesn't like it for some reason, but 4,000 years, pretty good run. That's it, eyes wide open. We're using forks now, people. It's not going to happen. It's ridiculous. My girlfriend's Chinese. I've never once seen her stop being Chinese. I mean, I'm not there all the time. Maybe when I'm not home, she's on mayonnaise and NASCAR, but when I get back, all her shoes are still by the door. So I think she's gonna stick it out. That's not entirely true. Whenever she hears hip hop music, she goes, "Yo, yo, 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 yo." That is the whitest shit I've ever seen. So there's no good reason to hate on people because of the way they're born. Wasted calories. Nothing's going to change. There are plenty of other good reasons to hate people, all right? Plenty. I will give you a good example. I was doing a show one night. In the back of the room, there's a table of 3 women talking through the entire show. Chatty, 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 all right? And don't do that. To a comedian, that is like texting during sex, okay? Just sidebar. Mentioned that on stage one night. I said, that is like texting during sex. I see a lady at the one table elbow her boyfriend. I was like, hang on. I said, did he do that? And she said, yeah, he tried to convince me that was sexting. Guys, eyes on the road when you're going through the tunnel. Eyes on the road. No. So it's a table of 3 women at this gig, and they're yakking away in the back row. And I've been doing this a long time. I just ignored them, you know. And then the waitress walked up to their table, and the leader of the group says, loud enough for everybody to hear, we're all gluten-free. Boom, hate time. Now we can hate. Now we can hate. Oh, you got 3 celiac disease victims at the same table? What are the odds? It must be a meetup. Now, look, if you actually have a disease where you need to eat gluten-free, by all means, please eat gluten-free. But if you one time accidentally ate a large pizza by yourself and felt bloated, you're not gluten intolerant. You were drunk and sad. That is a different affliction. So I'm thinking about all this while I'm waiting for my food at the Wendy's in Florida, because they are slow there, man. You got a lot of time to think. They are slow. I mean, they are slower than a turtle on heroin walking through molasses trying to get an evangelical church to support women's rights, right? Like, they are slow. Slow. Finally, somebody comes out and goes, file? Order for file? And I took my food and I went out to my car, and I noticed in the driveway of the parking lot, 2 cars had stopped, and a lady had gotten out of the back one and gone up to the front one, and she is screaming at the guy, punching him, screaming, punching, screaming. He's screaming at her, punching back, screaming, punching. He jams on the gas, jerks the car to the left, knocks her flat on her ass, and goes screeching off. Yeah, I pulled my car up. I said, "Oh my gosh, are you okay? Do you need help?" And she went, "I'm fine, leave me alone." And she hobbled back to her car and went screeching off, and I was like, that is the most Florida-ass shit I've ever seen. Check that off the Florida tourism bucket list, right? Because you go to Florida, you gotta see Disney World, you gotta see some gators, and you gotta see a white trash Cirque du Soleil. I had food. It was a dinner show at that point. I was, all right. And of course they were white trash. That's the only option there. Because if she'd been black or Latina, she'd have slashed all 4 tires before she hit the ground. Those are strong women not to be trifled with. And there's no way she could have been Asian, because Asian people do not air their dirty laundry in public like that. They just don't. She would have just quietly poisoned him in his sleep that night.
Hey, it's Phil. It's me. It's the guy you just saw in the thing like a second ago. It's amazing how we get to do this. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I absolutely appreciate it. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, all that happy hoo-ha. You know how it goes. And if you'd like to catch me in a live show out on the road, go to philjohnsоncomedy.com. Click that tour dates button, and all my stuff is there. And if you enjoyed this video, I would love to have you as part of my private fan community. You'll see a banner right there on philjohnsоncomedy.com where you can join for free and get all sorts of cool free stuff and meet other Phil Johnson fans and comedy fans. And it's a great group of people, thousands of people around the country. And I would love to have you in it. Talk soon.